Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here, and a mysterious suitcase just showed up. I'm just kidding, it's not a mystery. Xiaomi actually sent this over, and inside is our two devices, the Xiaomi 12T and the Xiaomi 12T Pro. Don't worry, my thumb's okay, but here are the two phones from Xiaomi, the 12T and 12T Pro, both similar designs, but there are differences between the two. The 12T Pro actually has a 200 megapixel camera. They have different chipsets, one from MediaTek and one from Qualcomm. But let's dive into it. We'll take a quick look at what comes in the box of these two devices, get some hands-on with them both, and compare and contrast the differences. Let's get started. Here are the two boxes side by side. On the 12T Pro, it says Sound by Harman Kardon. I believe they tuned the speakers on those. And then when it comes to the camera, 200 megapixel main sensor, 108 megapixel on the 12T versus the 12T Pro. We're gonna set the 12T to the side for just a second and open up the 12T Pro. Inside, designed by Xiaomi, we have a SIM ejection tool. We also get a clear case. Always nice to see extras included, and just your standard booklets. Next up is the 12T Pro. Here's some information about it. This does have the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor. We're going to set that to the side for just a second. Continuing through here, actually included, always love to see that, the 120 watt charger. So this phone will charge crazy fast, including a USB Type A to USB Type C cable. Let's see if there's anything different in the 12T. And that answer is no. Exact same stuff in the box. You also get a 120 watt charging brick with that USB Type A to USB Type C cable. And here is the 12T with that information on the front. The 12T is the one with the Dimensity 8100 Ultra chip. Usually I can tell the difference, but these felt just about the same weight, but there's a 3 gram difference between the two, with the Pro being just a tiny bit heavier. You can't tell in your hand though. So let's peel off the plastic on both of them. Here is the 12T and then the 12T Pro. Same exact process. Again, the design language, everything is just about the exact same. You'll notice the lens on the camera is going to be different, but overall these feel very similar. I'm going to boot both of these phones up. While they boot up, let's take a close look at the hardware and see if we can notice any differences. Down at the bottom, exact same SIM card slot, USB Type-C for charging, microphone, one of our speakers, and then moving along the right side is where the volume rockers are, power button, exact same on both the phones. Up towards the top is where we'll notice our first differences. First of all, the camera bump is a little bit larger on the Pro model. They both have IR blasters, love to see it, speaker and microphone, but also there is a marking that says Sound by Harman Kardon on the Pro model as well. That is not up at the top of the regular 12T. Along the left side, absolutely nothing on either phone. And on the back, Xiaomi branding on the left side. And here are the two camera lenses on these phones. Both of these camera modules are the same height and width. However, like I mentioned, the Pro model protrudes out just a little bit more because of that main sensor. You'll see it marked right there, 108 megapixel versus the 200 megapixel, but otherwise very similar design. You have an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle lens and then a 2 megapixel pixel macro lens on both of them. I'd also like to point out that both come with a screen protector pre-installed. Also want to point out that the Pro model has an IP53 rating for dust and splash resistance, whereas there's no rating on the regular model. So I'm gonna run through the startup process, just talk about anything that's noteworthy. You have the option for both fingerprint and face unlock on both devices. They are both in-display fingerprint scanners. We're just gonna set them both up, run through the process, a little bit of haptic feedback. When I was typing and now, the vibration feedback feels just about the exact same, to be honest. So I can't really notice a difference. So I'm guessing they use the same vibration motor in both of these devices. All right, both these devices are all set up, ready to go. The displays are the exact same size, 6.67 inches at 120 hertz. AMOLED, both have a 2712 by 1220 resolution. So exact same. One thing to point out is that the Pro model supports Dolby Vision and the regular 12T does not. Anyways, let's dive into it. Obviously, both phones running the same skin on top of Android, but if we go to display, light, dark mode, standard, but refresh rate set to default, which is recommended. It'll adjust dynamically, but you can choose custom and lock it at 60 or 120 hertz. This will drain your battery a little bit more if you lock it at 120 hertz. Jumping into the camera app for the first time, let's snap a couple quick pictures. Motion tracking focus, you can turn that on if it notices motion. It'll lock on to whatever that is. So let's go ahead and snap a couple. Seems very snappy, quick. Ultra wide angle lens, like I said, 8 megapixel. You can zoom in, there's no telephoto lens, so that is digital zoom. In terms of different camera modes, document's a nice one to scan. There is, of course, a pro mode to really customize your shot. Video, portrait, night, and here we go into more. That's where you get long exposure, time-lapse, panorama. Same thing with the 12T, snapping some pictures, very quick. But I also want to point out, when you go to video and you want to customize the resolution, sorry, with two hands is kind of tough. But anyways, customizing the resolution of your shot. Notice one thing, 8K pops up. So you can shoot 8K 24 frames per second on the Pro model, whereas you don't get that option on the regular 12T, just 4K 30 frames a second, and then 4K, you can shoot 60 frames a second on the Pro. So a little bit better options for videographers. So far, I do really like the design, feel, and look of these phones. Very minimal bezels, extremely smooth with this display. Of course, you can't go wrong with either of these processors. So let's jump into settings, though, go a little bit further. There is an always on display. Love to see that. Turn that on, which will show, you know, a bunch of different information that you would not see on just a black screen. So let's go ahead and test out those fingerprint scanners with it off. So I'm going to set my thumb down where I think it is. Okay, so you do not need the display to be on for the fingerprint scanner to actually work. Both are very quick and snappy though. Some nice vibration feedback, exact same speed it seems like. Same speed, accuracy, there we go. So love to see that. Back into settings, you just have a ton of different options, including wallpaper themes to customize it. Let's go into additional settings though with some gesture shortcuts. You could take screenshots, turn on torch, launch camera, a few different options. Memory extension. There is more RAM on the Pro model. I forgot to mention that, so you do get a little bit more RAM. So, like I mentioned, there are, you know, a lot of similarities between these two phones, but there are some things that set them apart and make them different. So, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the 12T and 12T Pro from Xiaomi. A lot more videos coming soon, so be sure to subscribe. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and as always, thanks for watching.